What is going on, people of the internet? My name is Hyperchaotic, and welcome back to Be Quiet Cutscene, the channel where I will typically have no commentary gameplay, with the exception of some narration for stuff like notes and descriptions. And welcome back to Halo Infinite Targets. Today's target is target number 14, Myriad, or Myriad. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. I might mispronounce a lot of stuff in this description because this is an alien species with its own alien culture and names, cultural names, and of course language. So I'm gonna struggle on pronouncing some of this stuff. You may have already heard that in the previous target videos, but yeah, prepare for some struggling ahead for this description. Also, this target, or targets, I should say, for this video, is a set of hunters. Now, for those who have been with the Halo franchise for quite a while, you already know that hunters always come in pairs. For those of you who are relatively new to the Halo franchise, especially with Halo Infinite, if you didn't know before, now you know. When it comes to hunters in Halo, they always come in a set of pairs. If you see one, expect another one to be around the corner. So this is not just one target, this is two. Two Juggernaut bullet spongy targets. Anyways, on with the description. Oh, by the way, if you end up playing this game with the skull that gives all enemies more health, they're going to be double the bullet sponge. But the funny thing is, out of all the enemies, the elites are worse than the hunters, with the skull that gives them more health. Somehow they're more bullet spongy, at least when it comes to their shield, than the hunters. Again, this is only with the skull that gives them more health. Not any of the difficulties, only with the skull. But I don't know. It's just an interesting thing I noticed when playing the campaign again with the skull. Anyways, on with the description. Recent reports on the Mgaelekgolo species have revealed some rather interesting, and in some cases, unsettling observations, in particular related to the strain of combat-ready forms known as Mgaelekgolo. That was my attempt. We're going to move on. We've noticed a behavioral evolution in scattered instances trending towards a more individualized identity and intelligence, rather than simply an order-following hive mind. We've encountered this in recent years with the Swarm Lords, that served alongside a dangerous independent faction of ex-Covenant evocati led by Naz. You guys can tell me how it's pronounced in the comment sections down below, as well as classified reports of a bond pair known simply as Colony. Our current attentions have turned towards a unified bond pair called Myriad, or Myriad. Again, I'm not exactly sure how it's supposed to be pronounced. I'm going to keep saying Myriad. And then you can berate me in the comment section how it's supposed to be pronounced later. Single-handedly responsible for the deaths of two S4 fire teams, Myriad represents not only an immediate danger to UNSC forces, but also another dangerous precedent in the species' evolution. They're a weapon that you can obtain if you kill them or just grab it from the sidelines. This one, they don't even really... Well, at least the versions that they have is not the same as the one you will have. But the weapon that you will acquire defeating them will be the Backdraft Cindershot. So, if you've already used the original version, yeah, the big-ass cannons on their hands is basically the same ammo, kind of the same equivalent of what it's supposed to do, but a much bigger shot. But yeah, they don't really have this one on hand.
We've got an HVT nearby, Chief. The Hunter Bond brother pair called Myriad. They're two of the most dangerous hunters known to the UNSC. Watch your back. An HVT nearby, Chief. The Hunter Bond brother pair called Myriad. They're two of the most dangerous hunters known to the UNSC. Watch your back. Let's get the rest of the squad. Nicely handled, Chief. Myriad won't be terrorizing the ring any longer. Those things took out 2 whole Spartan 4 fire teams, but they were no match for you.
Myriad. 5th Lance. First combat elements. Horde worms of Sphere. Killed in action.